In 1980, when I first became a colourist, there were over 200 chemicals allowed to be used by the manufacturing industry to manufacture hair colour. Since that time, over 100 of these chemicals have now been considered too dangerous to be used on human beings. And of the remaining 100 chemicals, approximately 75 of those chemicals are still under review by global health authorities. As a trichologist with over 25 years of experience studying hair follicles, I can share with you that between 1 to approximately 3.5% of the chemicals we use to colour hair actually penetrate through the scalp into the bloodstream every time we colour. In addition, recent evidence has uncovered that the accumulation of hydrogen peroxide in the base of the follicle may be responsible for why hair greys. The body fights a constant battle to stay healthy and young. Public enemy number one are free radicals. Now, we've all heard of free radicals, but what are free radicals and how do they relate to us in relationship to the hairdressing industry? The bad news is that free radicals are always around us. They're in the air, they're in our bodies, and they're in the materials and the chemicals that surround us. They cause the fading of hair colour. They cause age-related illnesses such as ageing skin, grey hair as I suggested earlier, and also even hair loss. Once formed, these highly reactive radicals can set up a chain reaction like dominoes, disturbing cell after cell after cell. In our bodies, free radicals can do damage to the DNA in several different ways. They can disrupt the duplication and maintenance of DNA, break open the DNA molecule, and alter the structure by reacting with the DNA code. This is most important when we consider the follicle stem cells, which are responsible for the cyclic regeneration of hair. While they are destructive, free radicals can also be useful. In the hairdressing industry, we use these free radicals to our advantage in the form of oxygen generated from hydrogen peroxide. The solution is the catalyst for generating permanent hair colour. While it has different names, promoter, developer, oxidant, ultimately these solutions all are hydrogen peroxide based. Hydrogen peroxide in its stable state is not a free radical, but when we mix it with the pigment and create it into an alkaline state, or the bleaching powder, the stability of hydrogen peroxide is changed and we release the individual oxygen molecules from in the peroxide. These individual oxygen molecules are powerful free radicals called singlet oxygen. The benefits achieved by harnessing these free radicals also come with both short and long-term costs. When we apply it to the skin, they don't stay exclusively within the colour formulation, but penetrate deep into the skin and produce skin irritation, redness and itchiness often associated with chemical colour services. The long-term cost associated with the cumulative damage of singlet oxygen within the skin continues long after the benefits of using the hydrogen peroxide have been achieved. These singlet oxygen molecules go on to attack our collagen and our elastin within the skin, the substances that keep our skin and scalp skin in particular moist, elastic and viable. The damage to the skin structure is accumulative, in the same way that UV light damage is accumulative in the skin. One exposure to UV light is not noticeably destructive. Neither is one exposure to hair colouring, but the continued exposure over time will produce long-term premature ageing of the scalp, skin, follicle, and in particular the stem cells existing within the follicle. There is some good news, however. Free radicals are easily quenched with the use of antioxidants which stabilise the singlet oxygen molecules. This is why it's vital to use antioxidant-rich serums in our colour formulations before, during and after colour to support the scalp skin throughout this process. So as a trichologist, I've formulated a 3-part antioxidant-rich serum system to quench free radicals within the skin. Hairline Shield and Scalp Shield contain a unique botanical complex which binds with porous skin and forms a uniform homogeneous barrier to penetration of hair colour. Step 1 is a 2-part application. Hairline Shield and Spray-On Scalp Shield. Both of these products are designed to protect the scalp primarily from free radicals. These are rich antioxidant serums. This unique botanical technology neutralises the alkalinity, stops the chemical penetration, and thus protects the skin from the major causes of irritation. This should be used in conjunction with spray-on scalp shield. This is an antioxidant spray that can be applied immediately prior to colour, or for added protection it may be dried into the hair as required, possibly in the case of foil highlighting, prior to highlighting and then a tint application being put onto the scalp. Scalp shield may be used wet or dry. Step 2 consists of shield. A shield is a colour additive specifically designed to be mixed with the colour pigments prior to the application of peroxide within the colour mix, or to be mixed in with the peroxide and the bleach. It works synergistically with Ultra Shield and Hyper Shield. Shield substantially reduces the colour penetration through the skin and into the bloodstream, thereby reducing redness, irritation and skin staining. The additional benefit of using the Shield system is the prevention of hair breakage by more than 80% and the promotion of substantial hydration and incredible shine with your hair colours. The final step is the Colour Pro Take Home Care. This is a certified organic, anti-aging home care regime. It is rich in free radical scavenging antioxidants, vital nutrients, and incorporates, most importantly, plant stem cell technology designed to nurture and protect the scalp, skin and the hair at a cellular level from pollution and UV damage. This Take Home range consists of shampoos, conditioners and leave-in conditioners featuring our stem cell technology to protect the vital stem cells within your follicles from UV damage. And most importantly, all of the Colour Pro products are certified organic. Now, if we go back to the 1980s, when I first began as a colourist, we see even back then the scientists had already begun to be concerned and recognise the dangers of chemical absorption through the skin. Today, some 30 years later, there's still an active debate over how safe these colours are in long-term accumulation for our bodies. As professional colourists, we need to take responsibility for creating healthier choices for our clients. You now have the choice of a new set of colour tools at your disposal. If you'd like to know more about the technology behind our products, if you'd like to know more about the absorption of chemicals through the scalp skin into our body, or if you'd like to know more about grey hair or stem cells, please visit our website and download our manuals. Thank you.